First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive. Will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. In front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to take his hacks again, Edward Acevedo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Marte is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and today, he not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
You're going.
Valenzuela is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Edward Acevedo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So Edward Acevedo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Popped up, Freeman in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
All right, one time, right here.
This is line to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Acuna digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Step on the back. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Edward Acevedo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Langoliers has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. Stepping in, Edward Acevedo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Oh, that's up there.
Hey, leave it down. Atta boy.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hopped up. Camargo waits on it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Edward Acevedo. First pitch coming, here it is.
Edward Acevedo.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's 1 run. In now, Austin Riley.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1.
That's an out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Stepping up now, Edward Acevedo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Standing in, Edward Acevedo.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th and riding in once again, Edward Acevedo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Stay back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Number 10, Edward Acevedo.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Out into right center. Well hit.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
For third. The relay, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Number 0, Delino Garcia.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Ray.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting, first baseman, Austin.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with two outs instead of one. Basically,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Edward Acevedo.
Standing in now, Edward Acevedo, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Webb, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And there's one down now. Well, we watched a really solid starting the opposition at bay, and as a
A manager checks in with his ball club.
we are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Coming to the plate now, Edward Acevedo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Acevedo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with the 3-run.
And in steps Scott Kingery. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Kingery.
Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Jonathan. Go.
Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So coming to the plate, Edward Acevedo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Acevedo. And the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top. Stepping in, Edward Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Come on, kid, get on.
Marte stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Ready for another chance? Austin Meadows, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Meadows.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Tapia comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Andujar.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Pick it up.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes Edward Acevedo will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. As a look, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. The relay throw to 3rd will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And some definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Edward Acevedo. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there are 2 away now.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Daniel Castano, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Ambush style, 0-0 coming unglued, first pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Dives, and he hangs on for the... Stepping into the box, Jake Rogers. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Edward Acevedo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning start.
Striding in, Edward Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Now to the plate, Edward Acevedo. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Schwindel is there, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Smile, hits from both sides of the plate with defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Striding into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Standing in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit on the ground toward the left. Andujar's got it. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Engert030, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home. On a line to shortstop. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Engert030. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Come on now. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's a high pop-up. Acevedo is there, and he puts this one away for the third. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Edward Acevedo. Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Sanchez.
The right fielder.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Up. Slater is under it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Set to deliver on 0 in 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Double play. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Acevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Victor Reyes, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The center fielder.
Here now the 2-2. Shot here as this is sent towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Frank Schwindel is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers took the lead in the second. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Martin Escobedo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
For the current campaign, Acevedo is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
You're going.
Popped him up. Mendick over to his right, and that retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready now, Edward Acevedo.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Drive that pitch. Here you go.
First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. First with a... line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 2 down, runners at first and second. On he pops it up. Fletcher moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the...
One time, right now.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Edward Acevedo. He singled his last time up.
Acevedo.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries so far. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit the ground to second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Here you go, let it pop.
At the plate, Edward Acevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. And left for Arizona. We are into extra innings, and stepping in will be the Acevedo. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Edward Acevedo.
The batter, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Edward Acevedo.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And that's the second out. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Arizona posted 15 total hits in the ball game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Number 10, Edward Acevedo.
And he takes ball one. That average way up there to start things out. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left one man on base.
MLB The Show's Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, over one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edward Acevedo. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Carlson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Lots of left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set.
So striding in, Edward Acevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Let her rip. Here we go.
The 1-0. Oh, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Weekly back to the mound. Oh, look at that stop. One, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will... Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Edward Acevedo. Hit on the ground to third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now for the White Sox, Brian Reynolds, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now the payoff pitch home, grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Edward Acevedo will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ballgame. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Reynolds is on the move for it, and a long run, but he's there to track it. 6-3, the final score today. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first.